Hey, Dana. Good morning. How are you? Hope y'all had a great weekend. Woo, Lanisa. Oh, my lactation is on, y'all. Hey, Lanisa, look. I'm just playing. I ain't gonna do that. But good morning, everybody. Good morning, Cal, Lolita. I'm excited, y'all, because today is Monday and it is Reset Monday. And I hope that you already have your thumb pressed down hard on that reset button for today. But I just want to say, that's good, Dana. Just want to say good morning to everybody. I hope everybody had a restful week. I understand that last week was spring break. Everybody was gone and students were counseling, tutoring sessions, and families were out of town. Just enjoying the break. And so, good morning, Susan. So I'm just excited because today is Monday and it's time to hit the reset button. And thank you, Lanisa. It is, girl, you're all that. So we'll do a little fist bump right there. But I just want to say happy Monday to you. It is Monday all over again. And again, I'm just grateful to be here. Good morning, Miss Tanya. So glad you could meet me here today. And let's get our morning started. Shamirical, good morning. Thanks for joining. Everybody's just hopping on. So good morning to everybody. Last week I came on a couple of days. And I think a lot of people were still asleep. And so I said, oh, okay, well, I think I'm going to take a couple of days to sleep too. And so I took a couple of days and slept in a little longer. And it felt good. I really needed it. Cal says, good morning, Cree. Well, spring break is over, so it's reset back to the classroom and help somebody's child. That's true, Cal. Help them, because they really need the help. I've seen where you've been posting, with people being from the community coming into the school, and that's great. That's great. Good morning, Lakeisha. Thank you. Susan says, good morning. My spring break is over. Yeah, spring break is over, so we're ready to get back. We're charged up and we're ready to go, hopefully. But today's topic, I just wanted to come on and share some words of encouragement for today is Reset Monday, y'all. That's what we do every Monday. And Reset Monday came out of just a desire for me to want to just kind of give somebody some encouraging words a couple of years back. As a matter of fact, it was in 2014. I got up one morning and decided, oh my God, I want to do something different, but I knew I couldn't just quit my job. And so I was driving into work and I decided to do a video that kind of was supposed to be like a journal of what I was doing and making the transition to working for myself. And it just kind of spiraled out and it turned into this. And so I'm just glad to be able to share with you. When I don't come on, I have people inboxing going, hey, are you okay? So it feels good to be missed. But today, I want to talk to you a little bit about getting in the trenches and soaring like an eagle. You know how you hear people say, oh, honey, I'm going to soar like an eagle. And if they ask you, what animal can you most identify with? People want to say a lion or a tiger because they're very aggressive and they're, dominant in the jungles. And they have all these reasons for wanting to be all these aggressive animals. But when I hear people talk about eagles, they always say they want to soar like an eagle. And so there's nothing wrong. Good morning, Tracy McFadden. I got your message and okay, good deal, good luck. And so you hear people say all the time, I want to soar like an eagle, I want to soar like an eagle. But seldom is it that we hear people who say, I want to wait like an eagle. You don't hear people saying that. You hear people saying they want to soar like an eagle or have the wingspan of an eagle, but you don't hear people saying they want to wait like one. And the reason why is because waiting it's hard. Buenos dias, Anel. Waiting is difficult. It is hard to wait. And so I was thinking about it last night as we were coming back home. I was like, man, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this, but I need to wait before I do that. And so very seldom is it that we hear people say, I want to wait like an eagle. And the reason why I wanted to bring that example to light today is because we're all waiting and anticipating something. It's just different stuff, but we're all waiting and anticipating something. It might be that you're waiting for your kids to graduate and get out of your house. It might be that you're waiting for your kids to grow up so that they can get out of your house. And so we're always anticipating something. And so today I thought about how when we wait, how difficult it is, especially when we're waiting on dreams to be fulfilled and our goals, and it doesn't happen right away. So sometimes we can get a little antsy, get a little frustrated, and sometimes we can back out because it's just difficult for us to wait. But when I looked up the definition of wait, it said to remain inactive or to stay in one spot until something happens that you've anticipated. Okay, so when you wait, you're just being still for a while. You're not doing a whole lot. You're waiting. And so in waiting, we have to figure out, what are we going to do while we wait? What are we going to do? When is this lyric? What are we going to do while we wait? And so as I was thinking about the eagle, I started thinking about how the eagle will perch himself on a rock, and he's waiting on the sun to rise, and he's waiting for the wind to create that right thermal current so that the wind can carry him where he needs to go. Because eagles don't just hop off the rock and start flapping and go. It's like they got to get the mood has to be right, if you will, and the environment has to be set. And so with eagles, they perch themselves on rocks. They wait until the sun comes up, and they wait on that wind to create the right thermal current so that they know when to go. So if you think about it, there's some pretty doggone smart animals, birds, because if they just took off flying and the current wasn't right, they might have difficulty trying to gain some ground. Or if they took off too soon, the sun is not up and it's dark, and there's no direction in darkness. And so when we wait, we're waiting sometimes for direction on what our next move is going to be. How many people say, oh, I'm just waiting? You hear a lot of people say, I'm waiting on the Lord. That's what my grandmother used to say. Oh, I'm just going to wait until the conditions are right. So that eagle waits until the conditions are right. But while he's waiting, he's just not sitting there doing nothing. He's waiting, but he's watching. So when he's perched on the rock, he's looking down for his prey. He's looking. And when he finds it, he just kind of watches it. But he chooses to wait for that right moment. And a lot of times that's what we do. We get in a hurry. Let me raise my hand on that one. Get in a hurry, and we don't want to wait because we want it right then. We just want it instantaneous. And sometimes we have to wait. So with the eagle, he waits until the right moment. And when the right moment comes, that means the sun is up and he can see. There's some direction there. And then the wind has produced that right thermal current. And now he can fly, and the wind is going to carry him where he needs to be. He swoops down to get the prey. And he's successful. But it was only because he waited. He waited until the right time. But we have to wait till the right time, but we got to get in the trenches. We got to get in the trenches. We got to get down in the trenches. See, everybody want to be successful. People don't want to put the work in. They don't. You don't want to get up early. You don't want to work out. You don't want to do all this, y'all. Summer bodies are built in the winter. And if I can just get that in my head, I'm going to be on point. Summer bodies are built in the winter. But it's like we have all these things that are going on, and we're trying to juggle it all. And it's difficult trying to find balance sometimes until the idea of waiting is just too much. Have you ever felt like that before? It's kind of like, oh, no, I can't wait. Let me go do this. If you don't believe me, think about traffic on 35 heading south. You're in North Dallas, and you're on 35 heading south, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You start thinking of all the back roads you can take. Then you start thinking, well, how far is it out of the way? It's because you don't want to wait in traffic. But sometimes it's good to wait, so that when we have the direction that we need, we can move. And when the wind produces the right current, we can soar, we can fly. And so I want you to remember that as you hit the reset button today. Yeah, I want you to soar like an eagle. We all want to soar like an eagle, but we also need to wait. And we need to make sure that the conditions have been set right. Lyric says, they that wait up, girl, that was the scripture I was going to give you today. They that wait up on the Lord shall renew their strength, mount up on wings as eagles. I was going to give you that scripture because I want to back that up with some word. Just back it up so that you believe what I'm saying. And that's so true. We've got to learn how to wait. And so sometimes it's hard for us. But the thing of it is we have to be in a position to want to wait. It's like you're standing there and you're waiting, but then you're so antsy until if something comes along that grabs your attention and you're distracted, you're gone. Then the process starts all over again, which is why some people just find themselves, just kind of wandering around. Before you know it, 40 years have passed and you're just wandering around and not really accomplishing anything. And so I just want to encourage you today to not only soar like an eagle this week, but to also be able to wait until the conditions are right, like the eagle does. So if the conditions are right, you're not going to have any problems swooping down and getting your prey. You're not going to have problems accepting and receiving that which you've been anticipating. It's just going to happen. Good morning, Miss Diane. So today, soar like an eagle, but also learn how to wait like an eagle. And again, it's scriptural too. It is scriptural. And so I'm not just saying it just because. It's just that sometimes we get so busy and so bombarded until we forget that we need to wait. We need to wait. So as you get out today, and you're ready to get your day started and you get to the workplace, don't allow those situations there to get you out of the idea and the notion of waiting. And don't let them change your mood, because your thumb is pressed down hard on that reset button, okay? Today is the very first day of spring too. And so if you don't believe me, y'all, the year is passing so fast until if you look up, if you're not careful, you'll be in the same place you were last year. Okay, so I just want to encourage you today to not only soar like an eagle, but I want you to be able to wait like an eagle too, because there are times when we just feel, like it's such an uncomfortable place to be, and I understand. However, we have to understand too that with being successful, sometimes we're going to be in an uncomfortable place. See, people don't like to be uncomfortable. I don't like to be uncomfortable. I don't want to sleep in a house that's too cold because my head hurts and my nose runs because it's too cold. But when the conditions are just right, I can get a peaceful night's rest. Okay, so we want to just make sure that we keep that at the forefront of our thinking, because guess what? Nobody's going to do it for us. Nobody can do it for us. So whatever it is that you've set out to do, I wish you well this week. I do. I wish you well. And I hope that everything that's on your to-do list is going to be accomplished. And I'm going to go ahead and command your day that today is going to be a beautiful day for you, a beautiful day, a productive day, and a day in which you realize that, you know what? I don't always have to be in a hurry. I can wait. I'm going to soar like an eagle, but I'm also going to wait. Okay? Remember, everybody, the world is going to keep rotating, whether you're standing on top of it or stretched out under it. You get to decide what position you want to be in. But I just think that we should all be only stretched out on the beaches of the world. Okay? Remember that. Today, smile. Do something nice for somebody else too. It doesn't take but a minute, because we are all dealing with our private battles. We just don't know what people are dealing with. And sometimes a smile can just be the one thing that people need to talk them off the ledge. Who knows? We don't. And it doesn't cost us anything. It is Women's Month, and tomorrow I'm going to start back showcasing women. So, Lanisa, I do need you, if you're still here, I do need you to get me a short bio that I can share with everybody. Y'all, Lanisa's on today, and she's my loctician. And when I tell you she's the bomb.com, yes, she is. And I also want to give a shout out to Lyric Kiki, who's on live today. The music that you hear playing is one of her tracks. And so she was generous enough to send me like 5 or 6 of her tracks to use, because she knows that I was getting in trouble with Facebook for playing other people's music. So she sent me a message and said that I could use her music. So, Lyric, I want to say thank you, because I can't stand sitting here waiting to build my audience without music. But I just want to say thank you again for that. How generous. And I'm just really appreciative. This week, on Thursday, my Spanish class starts. The 22nd is when all the funds are due. It's $199. It's a conversational Spanish class. It lasts 8 weeks. We start on Thursday. It's going to be from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. And it's $199 a person, but I have everything you need, so just show up. And I'm excited about that, because I want to help you get that competitive edge. However, there is a fee associated with it. And it's going to be this Thursday. So if you need more information on that, just send me a quick message and I'll be able to share some more with you. But if you know of somebody, a woman, it's Women's History Month. The month is almost done. But if you know of a woman who needs to be showcased, please get me their bio so that we can share it. We have some amazing women in our area, in the DFW area, and we don't even know what they do, because we don't focus on them. We always focus on everybody, everywhere else. And so this month, I've just been showcasing women who are in the area, but they're doing great things. And so we'll start tomorrow with the showcase of a lady that a lot of you already know. Some of you may not, but I'm going to introduce her tomorrow. And so I'm excited about that. But just remember, good morning, Shaniqua. Just remember that the world is yours. Everything you need is in the palm of your hands. All you have to do is speak it into existence, command your day, set some goals, smash them, and do it all over again, okay? So remember, everybody, today is Reset Monday. Keep that thumb pressed down tight on that hard reset, because we got this. The world will continue to rotate, but you're going to be the one who's in control of where you are, okay? And we're going to see everybody on the beaches of the world and see everybody at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded, and that's not where you need to be. So I hope that you have an amazing Monday. Get out there and make it count, and I'll see everybody back here tomorrow morning at 6:15. Have an amazing Monday, and I'll see you soon.